Session. So I am excited that you all are here today, tuning in. Again, my name is Stacy Rowland, and I've been at the University of West Georgia for 27 years, and I love working with Honors College students. I serve as the Honors College Advisor and Manager of Honors College Programming. As Dylan mentioned, if you wouldn't mind just kind of holding your questions to the end, but feel free to type in the questions in the chat feature or Q&A, and then I will address the questions at the end. So the Honors College has been around since 1999. We were the first honors college in the state. We have about 450 students in the Honors College program, and they major in, undergraduate degree programs across the institution. So graduating with Honors College distinction is the highest honors you can receive at UWG. It's a mark of scholarly excellence. And we do things to help distinguish our students as scholars. So if you are curious, motivated, and ambitious, and want a different kind of educational experience, then the Honors College is probably for you. So there are many benefits to being a part of the Honors College. The first of which is you get to take classes capped at 16 to 19 students. So you really have an opportunity to get to know your fellow Honors College classmates and the professors. So building those relationships with the professors is really key, as well as studying with like-minded peers and really getting to know your fellow Honors College students. You also get the opportunities to engage with faculty in undergraduate research. And undergraduate research is the epitome of engaged learning. It's where you get to apply knowledge learned in the classroom to real world situations. We also have opportunities for study abroad and undergraduate research, attending undergraduate research conferences. So we want all of the Honors College students to have these experiences. And if you get accepted to present somewhere, you can apply for a travel grant, and that will help get you there. Travel grants cover registration, hotel expenses, and transportation. So that really holds a lot of weight. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about undergraduate research in just a few minutes. But also study abroad funding. If students get accepted to a study abroad program, then we offer funding for students. So any Honors College student could apply and get funding. We also have personal advising. You not only have an advisor in your program, so you have a program level advisor helping to take care of you, but also Honors College advisor, and that's me. And so I help keep you on track with meeting the requirements to graduate with Honors College distinction. We also have opportunities for leadership development and peer mentoring. And let's not forget about early course registration. So Honors College students get to register first. They register when the seniors do. So that's the very first day. So if you're a freshman, that really holds a lot of weight, and you're almost guaranteed the schedule that you want for the semester. We also have a living learning community at the Oaks Residence Hall. And the Oaks is very centralized. It's right near East Commons Dining Hall. And if you're interested in living and learning with other Honors College students on the top floor of the Oaks, we have many spaces available. You first need to be accepted to the Honors College. And once you're accepted, if you're interested in being a part of the learning community, you send me an email and then I will sign you up. And it's first come, first serve. So if you are interested, I encourage you to go ahead and apply to the Honors College by June 1st. That is our final deadline for fall semester, June 1st. And once you complete that application, you reach out to me, and I will add you to the list pending your review of your application and acceptance into the Honors College. But we have special programming for the Honors College students that are living on that floor. So it's really an opportunity to really get to know 25 or 30 students, study with them, have study sessions, other service opportunities, and programming just for you. Also, we have many opportunities for you to get involved and stay connected in the Honors College community of scholars. Such opportunities are things like Popcorn and Conversation series, where our peer mentors coordinate an event each month during our Monday night honors. So every Monday night in the aquarium at the library, we have something for you to attend. Every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m. You come out, faculty come out as well, fellow Honors College students, and sometimes our programming is, we have popcorn and snacks and different guest speakers. It could either be a faculty member sharing a research interest and engaging in conversations with Honors College students. It could be someone from across campus, a campus partner, or maybe someone from counseling center that comes out and shares tips for stress relief before final exams. Maybe someone from study abroad coming out and sharing information about the programs available in study abroad for that particular year. It could be just a game night where students come out and play Pictionary or whatever, and just to engage in conversations and just have social events to get to know one another. We also have our Honors Student Council, which is the student governing body of the Honors College. All Honors College students are member of the Honors Council. We have opportunities for students to run for officer positions each year, and the council gets together and coordinates activities for all Honors College students to get involved with. They may host game nights or ice cream socials where the faculty and the students come out, eat ice cream, play games over at the campus center outside, or coordinate the spring fling at the end of the academic year, or get together to participate in the homecoming and develop a float for the homecoming glow parade and so forth. So they have a lot of fun getting together. They also host service events each year. We do the empty stocking fund. Sometimes they host, coordinate canned drives or other things for Homelessness Awareness Week. Those are just some of the ideas. And we develop these opportunities for you to get to know the faculty, get to know the fellow Honors College students, and we want you to really get involved. And we ask that all students participate in at least 3 events per semester. Just come by, Monday nights or other times that we have events for you, and that's really easy to meet that requirement. Every Monday night, there's something for you throughout the academic year, and then other opportunities on other nights of the week. I mentioned the Honors Council. We actually have a couple of freshmen at large positions that we are holding for incoming students. So if you're going to be an incoming student and you apply to the Honors College and get accepted for in your first year student, we would love for you to nominate yourself to be a part of the Honors Council. The Honors Council, again, promotes student engagement in the honors program. They provide feedback to the dean. It's opportunities to serve the Honors College community and develop skills in leadership, communication, event planning, and so on. So we invite you to be a part of that. And again, Monday night honors, they're highly involved in every one of those Monday night meetings so that you can get to know them. There's the first Monday of the month is set aside for Honors Council meeting. So that's when students get together and talk about things like, what kind of float are we going to have in the homecoming parade this year? And what service event do we want to do this year? And then they plan it. They also are highly involved with the peer mentors. So we have peer mentors who are upper division students that work with groups of incoming first year students. There's typically 5 to 10 each group, And they help students transition to University of West Georgia during that first year. So they help the students in the Honors College be very successful during their first year. They're there for you to get to know them, and you have your small group for you to get to know, meet with, and go to the larger group meetings with them. So they help facilitate student involvement within the Honors College, and also provide resources to help you be successful during your first year on campus. And as an upper division Honors College student, once you've been in the Honors College at least one semester, and if you are a sophomore, then you can apply to be a peer mentor. And this will be our third year having a peer mentoring program, and the peer mentors find it to be a very rewarding experience. They really build lasting friendships. They also develop skills in leadership, group facilitation, and event planning. The peer mentors actually coordinate with their mentoring group one popcorn and conversation throughout the academic year. So it's a popcorn and conversation series that will take place on a Monday night honors event. So that's exciting. So all first year students will have an opportunity to get involved and help coordinate an event through their mentoring program. And all incoming first year students will be placed into a mentoring group based on their major or their college. We try to even out the groups so that not one group has too many students, but all of you will be placed into a mentoring group, and you'll have an opportunity to meet your mentor before classes begin through a virtual meeting. You'll have a one-on-one meeting with your mentor, and you'll also meet your mentor during our PAC Premier Week when you attend, when you start this fall. So you'll meet your mentor face-to-face for the first time, and your mentoring group. And that's exciting. Something's exciting ahead. I mentioned undergraduate research and how it's the epitome of engaged learning. And this is one of those things that helps to distinguish you as a scholar. It helps you stand out amongst your peers. And you can do undergraduate research in any undergraduate degree program. And undergraduate research looks a little different depending on your major. You may be thinking about research, lab research in the sciences, but you know, the arts and sciences, music and art, they also do research as well. It may just look a little bit different. And then English and so forth, and those type of degree programs, it may be more of a critical paper analysis. Art may be defending a particular type of artwork that you're creating and presenting on it. But regardless, you work closely with a faculty member. It is faculty mentored undergraduate research. So we place you with a faculty member that guides you in the process and helps you learn the ropes, if you will. And then that faculty encourages you to present somewhere. And if you're accepted to present either on or off campus, then you can apply for funding to get there. So we have students that go to numerous undergraduate research conferences. We've been to Denver, to New Orleans, to University of North Carolina in Asheville, Memphis, Tennessee, Washington State, Spokane, Washington. We went to Montana 2 years ago. We have conferences like the Georgia Undergraduate Research Conference and the Georgia Collegiate Honors Council Conference that are hosted by some University System of Georgia institution throughout Georgia. And then there's the Southern Regional Honors Council Conference. It's just for honors college students across the southeastern region of the United States. And then even World Cures, Council on Undergraduate Research. We sent students to that one in Oldenburg, Germany last May. And so that's really exciting. So students have an opportunity to travel and present their research, hear what other students are doing across Georgia, across the nation, and even internationally. So, and we have our own University of West Georgia Scholars Day Conference every year. It is hosted by the Honors College and the Office of Undergraduate Research. So we encourage all of our Honors College students to get heavily involved in this. It's where students across the institution present their research. And it's a big day. Classes are canceled on this day. And then we have our honors convocation at the end of the day where all of our students are recognized who participated in the conference. But Honors College students often serve as moderators on this day. So again, it's another opportunity to learn about research and develop communication skills and so forth. Undergraduate research, it naturally leads into your thesis that all Honors College students have to do during their senior year. So scholarships, Honors College students have many opportunities for scholarships. So our continuing students, if you've been in the Honors College for at least a semester and you have at least a 3.75 GPA or higher, you are eligible to apply for an Honors College scholarship. We issue the call once a year. And if you apply, you have a really good chance of getting some type of funding. And the key here is that Honors College scholarships are renewable until you graduate, up to 8 semesters. And so that holds a lot of weight. So I mentioned that graduating with Honors College distinction is the highest honors you can receive. It's a mark of scholarly excellence. So there's certain curriculum that you must complete in order to graduate from the Honors College. And when you do, you get that special seal on your diploma, the Honors College seal, and you get to wear an Honors College medallion at graduation. And if you look on your screen, Alexis is wearing her cap and gown. She is wearing the honors medallion. It's really, really nice and absolutely something to be proud of. And you get special recognition in the commencement ceremony. To graduate, you must complete 29 hours in honors coursework by the time you graduate. 29 hours, and if you look at it like this, 120 hours is what's required for an undergraduate degree program. 29 of those hours, okay, it's not over and beyond, it's within those 120 hours that you need. 29 of those hours is in honors coursework. And you obtain these hours through taking honors courses and or doing honors course conversions. And what that means is that you're taking a regular course and you're doing something additional in that class to make it count for honors credit. It could be a short research paper. It could be an expansion of a assignment that you're already doing in that course. But the key is that it makes it a little bit more rigorous and count as honors. But all students must take the honors colloquium classes, this HONR 2102, 3102, and 4102. That is your sophomore, junior, and senior colloquiums, respectively. So you take them during those particular years. For instance, you'll take the honors 2102 during your sophomore year. So these are stepping stones or building blocks to get you where you need to be by the time you graduate. For instance, the junior colloquium talks about undergraduate research, and then you submit a proposal for your thesis. You'll work with a faculty mentor and come up with an idea and do the proposal by the time that class is over. And then through your senior colloquium during your senior year, you will finish your thesis. And you will submit it by, right before you graduate. And all students will present their thesis. So that will help you meet the undergraduate research requirement. So all students will present their thesis. It could be at the Scholars Day event each spring, but we encourage students to get accepted to present off campus as well, so you can have that experience. Something I need to mention is that if any of you have taken the AP exam and you have scores of 4 or higher, that counts as honors. So you could potentially be bringing in honors credit right off the bat, and you will be ahead of the game. Also, IB credit, IB scores of 6 counts as honors credit as well. You must maintain a 3.2 GPA to remain in the program and graduate with honors college distinction. You can do that. And then I mentioned the senior thesis that you'll turn in the last semester of your senior year. But you're also going to start an e-portfolio through your colloquium classes. Or your first year seminar if you're going to enroll in the XIDS 2002 class, which is for incoming students or students that have not already met core area B2. But this is the XIDS 2002. You will start your e-portfolio in this class. And this basically highlights your time at University of West Georgia. You'll add in documents or anything to showcase you as a student and as a scholar during your time at UWG. And you will have this to showcase to potential graduate school personnel and or employers. So again, it's all about standing out amongst your peers. And then of course, all students will participate in undergraduate research. Those are the graduation requirements. So we also have someone on staff in the Office of Undergraduate Research that supports students in applying for national scholarships. Okay, she also supports students in applying to graduate and professional schools. So our students can go see her and get help with those letters of recommendation or applying, whatever's needed to apply to graduate or professional schools. So our graduates, we have students that have been placed all over the United States, from Brown University, University of Texas, University of Tennessee, SUNY in New York, who's Tai Trung's going to medical school there, Georgia Tech, University of Central Florida, University of Miami. We just had someone that went to Princeton. Dally Davis went to Princeton this last year. She was a chemistry major. University of South Carolina, Amelia Farmer went to law school there after she graduated last spring. So we have students that go on to wonderful graduate programs, from educators, entrepreneurs, medical professionals, lawyers, you name it, students everywhere. So I tell you, throughout your time in the Honors College at University of West Georgia, you really build those relationships with the faculty. I've already mentioned that. But having that close network of faculty that you've been able to get to know during your time really holds a lot of weight, especially when it comes time to applying for graduate schools and needing those letters of recommendation and having someone that can attest to your abilities as a student and as a scholar. And not to mention the communication and research skills that all of our Honors College students develop. And those skills are sought after by employers. So how do you apply? Well, we've extended our deadline. Our final deadline for fall semester is November 1st. Our admission criteria is on the link there. But any of you who have not had a chance to take the ACT or SAT because, you know, they're not testing right now, if you have at least a 3.5 high school GPA, 3.5 high school GPA, we invite you to apply, okay? Not worried about the other scores that we have required in the past. We just want you to have a 3.5 high school GPA. You're going to have to write a short essay. It holds a lot of weight, so place a lot of emphasis on that. Take your time in completing it. It's only 500 to 750 words. You can do that, but just make sure that it's well thought out, well written, no grammatical errors, because your acceptance will be based on your application, your high school GPA, and that essay. So again, June 1st is the deadline for fall semester. There's still time for students to get accepted to the Honors Living Learning Community if you want to be a part of that and live in the Oaks Residence Hall, because we still have several beds available there, even single. If you want a single bed, you don't want to share a room, we do have a couple of those available. If you are a continuing student and you're bringing in credits, as long as you haven't had any more than 45 credit hours. This is for students that's transferring and have already completed college credits, or if you have prior dual enrollment credit. As long as you haven't completed more than 45 credit hours and you have at least a 3.2 college GPA, then you are eligible to apply to the Honors College. Okay, at least a 3.2 college GPA. If you're dual enrolled and right now, and if you're taking 12 or more classes on campus, okay, you have to at least be taking 12 or more classes, 12 or more hours, 12 or more hours full time, then you are eligible to apply to the Honors College, okay? And we look at your test score criteria, or if you've already completed 15 college credit hours and have a 3.2 GPA, you are eligible to apply. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a minute and then answer the questions. So bear with me. Okay, let's see what kind of questions we have here. If any of you have questions that I haven't addressed, please feel free to type it in the chat window.
It doesn't look like there's any question as of yet, Stacey, but I did want to ask for clarification. If we have rising seniors in the group right now, their deadline would be June 1st, correct?
Their deadline is June 1st. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, if there are no questions, then I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope all of you are well and safe and that you get out there and enjoy this beautiful day. Lots of sunshine out there. If you have any questions, email me at honors@westga.edu. And thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you.